decided I wanted to make some of my favorite food, and it is a walnut pate. And then I thought, wow, I can make some for everybody. Well, the virtual world, anyway. These are the walnuts that I soaked overnight and drained so they plump up. So I guess it was filled about right there. And then by the time I soaked them, it, filled the container because the water absorbed, or they absorbed the water, I should say. So if you can see that, that's what they look like. Now, in this food processor container, I roughly chopped some tomato and some onion. About a half of a tomato, half of a, say, medium-sized tomato, and about a third of a cup of the onion that I diced up. Now to this, I'm going to add some of this from my yard. This is some oregano that grows in my yard. I've already minced up about, I guess that's a good teaspoon of it, a good teaspoon. Also, I have sage growing in my yard, and I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 medium-sized sage leaves that I'm going to chop up and also add to the mixture. Now with sage, you have to be a little careful because sage is a very strong taste, and you don't want to put too much. So this should be enough. You get the taste of the sage without it being overpowering. Okay, so we add that. Let's see, anything else? Oh, yes. Take oh, that's too much. About a half teaspoon of cumin powder. I don't know if you can see that. Cumin powder, half teaspoon of that. And I already put in 5 of these little pepine peppers. They actually grow in my yard too. I hope you can see them. Very hot. Little nuggets there. So put 5 of them in there. Let's see. This salt, it's a mineral salt, and it's like granulated. Well, it's not granulated. It's more of a it's not quite granulated. So you have to be really careful in your measurements with this too, because you can end up making this thing too salty. So I put about, I guess about a half teaspoon of that, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon. And then we add the crown jewel of the dish, the walnuts, in my little food processor. Let's see. I hope, yeah, I'm going to add them all. See what happens. And I also have some, let me get this thing on. Come on, baby. This way. There. Also have some olive oil handy. Organic extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to toast that. Now, I'll add the olive oil. Need a spatula to take it off the sides. Okay. Now let's pulse it a little more. I think the pulse method would probably be better. I'm just trying to get it all incorporated, and depending on how you like the texture of it, you can leave it a little chunky. I like mine a little smoother, but in the interest of time, I might just make it chunky and finish it up to my liking after I leave you. Get maybe a little more olive oil. Just add it as needed. I probably added maybe about, I don't know, a teaspoon or two. No, a couple of teaspoons. I'm sorry, tablespoons. Because y'all say, damn, she don't know her measurements. A couple of tablespoons of that's probably all I'm going to add. But, let's see. Well, it's looking pretty good. Now, let me taste it. Actually, it's very good. Okay, check it out. Ooh, it's spicy too. Sometimes I put it on these rye crackers, but today I'm going to try just putting it on an apple slice. It's really good like this. Really, really good like this. Check it out. Well, I wish I had taste-o-vision, because you get the sweetness of the apple and the savoriness. Hold on. You get the sweetness of the apple and the savoriness of the herbs, and then that heat from those pepin peppers. This is the bomb, y'all. Try it at home. This is Chandra with All Things Chandra, giving you a taste of some walnut pate. Yummy, yummy. Don't watch me eat.